Hello, it's me again.
Hello, it's me again. I'm so annoyed with myself. I did the thing where I push the button, but the light doesn't come on, doesn't, and I don't notice. And then I just start talking, and then all of a sudden my camera turns off. Okay, so I haven't. This is like I haven't put up a video in a couple weeks. The week before last week, I had an autoimmune flare, a really bad one, and then last week I was sick, so I'm feeling better this week. So I did film a couple of videos of me doing the openings of kits, so I'll piece those in after this, and I have another box that I need to open today. So and also I wanted to send you guys, you guys remember the little elf that I made, Fee? I sent her home, and her mom did a box opening. So I just wanted to tell you guys a little story of how I found Pixie, and her name is Pixie. Um, so Johnny Depp, I was watching the whole trial thing, remember, years ago, um, and with him and she who will not be named. Um, and I started watching lots of lawyers because they would like live stream it, and they started talking about this little boy, and for his his wish, like make a wish, he wanted to have a YouTube channel, and I guess he was a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan. So Johnny Depp helped, and all these lawyers helped get the word out. So I started watching Corey, which is Pixie's son, and so he's 11. So he would like do mainly box openings, like things that he wanted, and also things for the hospital, because he spent a lot of his life in the hospital because he was born with a heart defect, and it's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. And that was one similarity, because my nephew, he was only on this earth, sadly, for only 7 days. He was also born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, and it's when the lower left chamber, the chamber that sends the oxygenated blood into your lungs and body, was very, very underdeveloped, like basically hardly even there. So they had no idea that there was anything wrong with him after the first day. The second day, he started turning a little blue, like his fingers and his around his mouth, and the nurse noticed it. And apparently, there's a valve in the heart that closes on like the second day after you're born. It's when your body takes over, because your mother does that for you, like takes the oxygenated blood through the umbilical cord and stuff. So they gave him this medication that stopped that valve from closing, and so they took him to the big hospital, and so I was lucky I got to stay there with him. And they tried to do the first surgery, which is when they put in a shunt to help sort of make a um, a sac, which would help, with the blood flow. So um, so he when they went in, they noticed that he had a lot of other problems, like a lot of vessels that were not going in the right place and stuff. And unfortunately, it wasn't long after his surgery that he passed away. So so Corey had gotten through all that, and he's had heart transplants, and sadly his body rejected both hearts, which happen. It's hard when they put like another organ inside of you. It's sometimes difficult for your body to accept it, and there's a lot of problems sometimes, unfortunately. Um, so he passed away about 2 years ago. And I also, the other similarities we have is that Corey had autism. My kids have autism. I was diagnosed with autism. And also, Corey and I share a birthday, which August 24th. So I just felt like connected to them, because also Pixie, because I lost my oldest son. My son was 24 when he died, and he died of a drug overdose. He was clean for like over a year, or a little bit longer than that. But yeah, he used in a bathroom by himself, and his friend found him the next day. So it was hard, because we struggled a lot with. He had mental illness from a young age, so it was difficult. That's sad. Seemed like I was constantly fighting for him, and seemed like a lot of the doctors and stuff wanted to fight against me and just tell me that, what was wrong with my son. I spoiled him or something. I had other children. My other children were not like him. Anyway, I could go on and on about that, but yeah, I lost my son. So, and it's probably the worst thing that can happen to you, to lose a child. And I think that, as if those of you that don't know, I keep my son's ashes in here. So a mother dolphin and a baby dolphin, and in the back it says, "You are my sunshine" in French. And the rest of his ashes are in the U.S. with my. I'm gonna give 2 urns to my daughters so they can have his ashes. I would rather do that than bring him here. So, sorry, got a little lost. So yeah, I felt connected to them, and I wanted to do something for Pixie. I wanted to make her a doll, because that's what I do. And so I knew she liked dolls, but I didn't know she liked reborns. And I had stopped watching the channel a little bit, both channels a little bit. And I, tuned in, and I saw that she had a reborn. And so I immediately put in the comments, I would love to make you a reborn. So that's how we got to where we are. So, so she picked out Elfie. And right now I am making her a toddler. I'm making Tegan for her. So I had to strip Tegan's head, but this is where I'm at now. So I'm going to start adding the darker layers, because she's going to be like a little bit darker, like Indian, Asian. And I also just had to strip her arms, because this is my first time painting a dark-skinned baby with heat set paints. So apparently it has the same kind of problem that you would with air dry. Like, if you don't pounce it well enough, or if you over pounce it, you'll end up with the kind of like marks in the paint. It doesn't look perfect. She's got one little tiny flaw in her leg, but it's okay. So yeah, I need to repaint her arms, but everything else looks good so far. So I guess it's just a learning experience. All right, so I'm gonna open up this other doll kit, and then I'll put an ending on this video. And I still have my cute little my cute little Hanny over here. So I know it's hard. Most of my customers are in the U.S., and I know it's hard to buy from the U.S. and in foreign countries because of the tariffs. So hopefully things will get better. Can always hope. And maybe I'll be able to sell Hanny here in Europe, or maybe to somebody in the U.S. I wish there was some way around it, but it's okay, because I'm gonna just continue making dolls and listing them. I did have I did have Kobe like partially rooted, and I just pulled all his hair out because I'm just not liking him with straight hair. I decided I want to give him curly hair, so I'm going to reroot him. It wasn't that, I just had it up around the back of the head and partially around one ear, so shouldn't take me too long to catch up. I just kept pulling the hair out because I just didn't like it, and I'm like, I can't just keep, rooting and pulling the hair out. It's gonna make the head all messed up. So I just decided I need to start again. So let me see where I can put you guys so I can open this doll kit. I might put you over here because my stand keeps falling over here, and I don't want to drop my camera on the floor because that would be bad. So I'll be back. Okay, so I already got her open. This is a big baby. I put her on pre-order last January, and also I have another one of the Sculptor's dolls that I put on pre-order in December. I guess there's been problems getting them reproduced. So this is Mimi by Sigrid Bach. I'll show you her. She always sends this colored body. I have another one of her babies that so I have not painted one of her babies yet, but I have another one that's sold out. So this is 78 out of 555. It's cool. It kind of looks like a magazine. I like this one. That was my favorite one. Okay, so let me get her out. Sorry, I had to turn that to the side. I just, I'm worried about it falling. So there's her cute little face and her little teeth. I'm actually thinking about going ahead and painting her. There's her arms, one hand, other hand. So she's, got a chest plate. There we go. That's a nice chest plate too. There we go. Show you her legs and feet. Well, there is her her big old legs and her big old feet. Okay. There we go. I will I'll let you guys know if I decide I want to go ahead and paint her. I'm kind of wanting to do more toddlers. Since I have these other babies in here that I'm these little babies. And since I haven't done a Sigrid Bach baby, and I have Leanne is the other one that I have coming, it would be fun to paint her. So what do you guys think? Should I paint her? Or should I paint another small baby? I have a couple small babies that I'm going to be rooting. I love how that looks like a little magazine. See? Sibo's World. Only 550 pieces. Limited worldwide. Why does it say? Yeah, 555. News from Germany. Winter special. It's even got a little seam there so you can fold it in half. I'll send it like this and let the mom decide if she wants to fold it in half. But yeah, she's adorable. So, I'll be back. The week before last, I had like a really bad autoimmune flare. So I did open a couple kits. So I'll put that in after this. But this week I've been sick all week. I just, it's Thursday, tomorrow's Halloween, so I'm gonna try to get this video up. But I do have another kit. So let me, this arm, I'm gonna have to replace it because it's not doing very well. It wants to fall off, so I'm gonna have to rig up something else over here, I think. So let me put you guys so you can see the kit. Okay, sorry about the lighting. I should put the blinds up. This is just one kit. The other ones I'm going to edit in. So there's 2 kits from last week, week before last. So this is a Cassie Brace, Cassie Love kit. So got the mesh bag. She's got a little bottle. That's cute. I think I have another one with a bottle. Let me show you her COA and then we'll get the baby out. Okay, this is Rosie. She's the little open eye baby. I got 193 out of 400. I just put her new one on pre-order because I really like her. Okay, so let me get her out. So I got her belly plate too. I put orange tape on the Ziploc bag. Just gonna go ahead and cut that off too. Okay, so here's her belly plate. And here's her little face. She's got one eye that's kind of more squinty than the other. It's smaller than the other. And she's got kind of a goofy mouth look. She kind of reminds me of Ava. That's why I wanted her. There's your little feeties. Like his detail through here in her chin. And these are her little closed fisties. So there we go. I have a box to open. Not feeling the best, but let's just open this. Started having a autoimmune flare on Friday. I thought it would go away because I did my injection, but it did not. I am feeling a little bit better, so it's just going to take longer. So it's Monday now. Well, maybe I'll open this box. There we go. So this is Christopher by Nikki Johnson. I got 1,488 out of 3,400. Here's his belly plate. Everybody's using this plastic now. There's his little face, his little pouty mouth. I've looked at him for so long that I feel like I already opened him. Like it took him a while to come out. There's his little hands. Nice detail on his hands. camera keeps going off. I don't know why it keeps doing that. My front yard camera keeps going off. And there's nobody out there. And there's not even any cats. Maybe it's the wind. I don't know. There's his feet. His legs. So there we go. I'm going to have a couple more babies coming. He's so cute. I'm back. It's Friday. I have more dog kids. I have Beyond by Olga Auer. He is so cute. I love him. He reminds me of Kobe, the Kobe I just did. And then I have Otto by Johanna Kazimir Kazak. Oh, he's so cute. I like her new, look at the shinies. Shiny, shiny. That's pretty. Created with love. Created with love. Did they spell that wrong? Did they forget the H? Or is was that for reasons? It says created WHIT love, handmade. I got 1,000. Is that a 0? I don't know. I knew I should have changed my battery. I think I have 1,004. I think that's a 0. It's not written very well. What do you guys think that is? So there's 1,040 of him. So I assume he's definitely sold out. Olga Auer needs to step up her COAs. I got 361 out of 1,000 for Beyond. Okay, so let's open these guys up. I also have some eyes that I got for, I'm rooting Kobe right now, so I have some eyes for him in there, and also some for, hopefully it will fit my, my Tegan over here that I'm painting for, as a custom. Okay, this is Otto. Oh, look at his little face. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Okay, here's his little leggies. His little feet. Here's his legs. Bent legs. And here's his little arms. His hands. Okay. Let me get out, put these COAs back here. Let me get out, that's his body. Beyond. Cut off the orange tape. Need to go get some Ziploc bags out. Okay, here's his body. Here he is. He's so cute. His head's not too hard, but it's not soft either. There he is. I'm going to put his body over here so you guys can see better. Okay. Here's his legs. He's got little curled up toes, open toes on the other foot. Kind of a sort of straight leg. Not a straight leg, but less bent than the other one. That's interesting. I like that. I like it when the things are a little bit different, like the limbs are a little bit different, you know. They don't look exactly like the other side. And we got his hands. He's got an open hand on this side and a closed, slightly closed hand on that side. Like his little dimples and his elbow bows. Okay, there he is. Alright, so these are the eyes that I got. Well, these are the different ones. Okay, these are the eyes that I got for Tegan. So they're really dark. So I hope those fit her. I'll have to check. And then also my arm tried to fall off. These are the ones that I got for Kobe. My Carol Wedrick Kobe. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this video. Also, I think my hair is a little too short. What do you guys think? Maybe I'm just not used to it. I need to spike it up more. There we go. I wanted her to cut it really short though because I didn't want it to grow out too fast. So I think these are the eyes I'm going to use for her. I think they look pretty good on her. So you see I put a brown layer on her. So I'm avoiding her cheeks and stuff like that. So basically she needs another layer of this brown color. It's kind of a cinnamony color. So it's got more red in it because she's going to have like a Indian skin tone. So I think I'm gonna do one more. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more of the dark brown, but then she needs lots of details and stuff still. So, but she's looking pretty good so far. What do you guys think? She looks pretty cute. Okay, so yeah, when I come back, I'll show you how I'm doing on her, and also I think I'm just gonna go ahead and paint that other toddler. Why not? So in the meantime, I'm rooting Kobe. I didn't like his hair. I ended up pulling the hair out. I think I already said this. So I'm rooting him with red curly hair. He looks really cute. I'm really way more into rooting him now that I got the right hair. So her hair will be coming soon. So by the time I finish her, hopefully I'll have her hair so I can get her going. So yeah, that's it. So again, I'll put Pixie's channel down in the description. You guys I'll link the video of her box opening so you can go watch that. And I'll also link Corey's channel so you guys can, if you want to go watch the videos. Pixie keeps that channel up too, so if you want to go back in time, you can watch Corey. So if you guys like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, and go get an authentic doll kit like Tegan by Ping Lao. And get paint and everything you need to make a reborn, or find an artist who makes only authentic reborns and collect because it's fun. Okay, bye! Bye!